evening, guys. You are tuned into the tea, and you're right on time. So grab your cups, grab your mugs, because this one will be very, very heavy. Chaya maziwa, iliki, just the way you like it. My name is Laura Mbath, of course, in studio, I'm joined by the beautiful, talented, and no longer single, because it's official, Kule Shags.
Hey guys, how are you doing? Please join the conversation online. Use the hashtag KTN so we can see all your posts, all your tweets, all your Instagrams, everything. And follow us at KTN Home everywhere. And you can find me at Sura_common on all my pages.
And you can find me at Mbatha Laura. And don't forget, guys, you can always catch the episodes you missed on YouTube.
Please.
Because we don't stop making fun of your favorite celebrities. Just like today, it is going to start on a very high note. But as usual, let's catch up. Have you been to them?
I've been good, guys. You haven't seen us in a minute. Well, you've seen us, but it wasn't really us.
You weren't feeling good.
Yeah.
Stuff we were just pushing.
Guys, I even got COVID round 2. COVID is going up in Kenya. Please just nyinyi mko na homa. Hiyo homa mbaya mnasema kuna homa mbaya na it's going around Nairobi. Alafu uko kwa matatu, huvai mask, unakoholea everybody. Kindly, let's just remember the disease has not gone anywhere. Just do what you can, okay?
I know, right? And just in case you're feeling left out, you don't kind of just like to catch up and do things and just be about everything.
Yeah.
Your favorite socialite or whatever.
Is she your favorite?
You guys give her mine. You people at home, consume her content, like her pictures, and encourage her to do even more and work even harder. Bridget Achieng is allegedly a human trafficker.
Yo, this story is nuts.
I know, right?
So Bridget has been in the news for various things. Obviously, socialite, whatever, maybe something she's wearing, how she's done her body, you know, that's how usually a whole other conversation. Very unfortunate passing of her son, which people talked about. But how is she a trafficker?
So what happened was, Bridget, after being the organizer for an event that happened a few years ago, and some kid died at the event, and people were advocating for justice, and nothing ever happened. The family was never compensated, nothing was ever followed up on. She went under the water a bit until some intimate pictures of hers came online, and guys started chatting about her, and she got a lot of support by that
time.
Exactly, which was normal, and I agree with that because it's never right to body shame, regardless of the situation. I don't care if I'm going to die because I'm overweight. Tell me nicely, don't body shame me. You guy who called me a skeleton pal on Twitter, I still have beef with you.
Who was it again? Some random person. One day.
Yeah. Still on TV.
Thank you.
So, Bridget turned to being an agent. So she's been allegedly giving people jobs or connecting them to jobs in Turkey, where you're supposed to pay a certain amount of money and show up in Turkey, where she pays for your flight and your visa, and then you land there, you go to her house, and you're shipped off to where you're supposed to go and work.
Right.
But apparently this wasn't the case. 6 girls came out, actually 15, but most of them are not on the recording.
Yeah.
And they said this is not what's happening. She apparently runs a brothel.
So you arrive in the house and you realize I'm not in a brothel. You're not going for work anywhere else.
So she takes your passport and she takes your means of communication, and you get straight to work. You don't sleep. You're expected to pay a certain amount of money when you get there. And get this, at least if you're outside there, and I'm not even like negating anything that's happening here. If you're outside, you'd rather eat good food. You're asked to carry rice and beans from here.
From Kenya.
Madondo.
You're thinking ni ya ati wiki ya kwanza kabla uplesiwe sijui nini.
No. Your rice Madondo and Bridget are sharing the same plate. Because she doesn't even buy her own food.
Okay, hold on. So everybody in the house has to contribute to her plate. Okay,
imagine,
that's your...
Imagine.
And
there's all these accusations of witchcraft, which I don't really believe in, but then there's these things like Dawe Uchawi, and they're actively being given Viagra so that they can be more productive in the business.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay, this is horrific on so many levels. And first of all, shout out to the people that actually spoke up, because then it means someone will make an educated choice and won't go for this job. You look for something locally. But also, we need to start looking at situations and asking yourself, okay, if you really get a job abroad, will you have an agency that is willing to buy your ticket, pay for your visa, but is asking you to give...
You pay for your own ticket, yeah. You pay 300,000, yeah. And on the case of paying the 300,000, one of the girls' mother was arrested because they claimed that she hadn't finished paying the amount, which wasn't true. So she ended up paying another 100,000 for her mom to be released from prison.
That's a full trafficking money scheme. That's
know,
horrible.
Right? But guys, this is my question. This girl is a socialite. She's famous for having a gigantic body part.
Yeah.
We have no business mentioning because I don't body shame.
Right.
She has no actual papers. When we'll get to that, when we cross that bridge. Guys, why is this person any inspiration? Like, you know, like
why is this person as a
show me
person
your
who can
success
say,
story.
hey, I'm having an agency and people actually believe and listen to
And
her.
I do
Acha
understand.
nikwambie, Laura,
Life is hard.
kuna njaa huku nje and it ain't safe, but just make a really educated choice. Acha nikwambie, hakuna kazi iko rahisi. So whether you're going to be
and so would you pay someone 300,000 or would you use 300,000 to do something?
That's what I was thinking. But you know, people are so desperate to get employment for their family members, for their relatives. People will changa for you to get out there and be an independent, and it's just really sad to see. So
yeah, because I wouldn't believe like actually guys will changa for me 300,000 and tell them my dream is to be a model, and I'm just gonna take pictures until I'm famous.
First of all, speaking of which, have you watched Real Housewives of Dubai? Because 2 episodes are out only.
Not yet.
There is a Kenyan. She's called Chanel Ayan. Okay.
You'll be claiming these Somali girls.
No. She's the one who said,
really?
I'm Kenyan.
Nice.
Yes, so she's part Kenyan, part Somali. She lives in Dubai. She's married there. She has lived there for a really long time. She's a fashion model. This is my favorite thing, you guys. We now officially have the extra human. She's the extra one on the show. On Real Housewives of Dubai. Guys, you know Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You know, I rated it because they were the wealthiest. The other housewives have nothing on the Beverly Hills housewives. But now they were in oil money. Honey, Dubai is it. Please check it out if you haven't. And just give Chanel Ayan some love. Because I've only watched 2 episodes and she's just give it. Don't go on a reality show and be boring. Be your normal self with a put together family and everything is just boring. Give us interesting
I have a question for you, Susan, as we go on this conversation. What does a socialite entail? Like, to be a socialite, what criteria must you meet?
That is such a good question. And I should.
Can you be a mom?
I will open my. Yes,
you can.
You can.
Okay. So Beyonce is not a retired socialite, is she?
She's not a retired socialite. I'd consider her a socialite and a businesswoman now. Maybe she's transitioning into business because anauzanga vitu more than she's socialiting.
So let's get into it.
When we're seeing you more on your website than at Excess Millionaires, that's how you do it.
Let me tell you what happened. Here's an interesting little tidbit. Okay. So Beyonce, of course, businesswoman extraordinaire, now dubbed Vera Mendes. On BNN, which is run by Edgar Barry.
Why is she called
Vera? Is she called Vera Mendes, you ask? Did I hear you ask me that? Yes. Let me tell you guys at home. So, allegedly someone booked an Airbnb that Vera Sidika runs.
Okay.
And guess what they found in this Airbnb? This luxurious, high-end Airbnb that you can book for up to 5 and 6 people in Nyali. And this is free advertisement for you guys.
What did they find? I don't know.
Roaches, my friend, everywhere.
The place is not cleaned. That's so BV, bro. Also because you're Vera.
So there you have it. Vera Mendes just did that. And guys have been going hard on her on Telegram. And then she went on Instagram and she was like, you know, they're going to try and slander you.
So I have the proper definition for socialite according to Google, guys. A person who is well known in fashion society and is fond of social activities and entertainment. Now, the second part, all socialites in Kenya fit that. Fond of social activities and entertainment. Well known in fashionable society. Kuna watu tutatoa hii category ya socialite. Now that we understand the definition. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, your favorite socialites have been doing things.
They've really been doing things. Guys, out here though, there's some people who are squashing beef. And you know, we can't always give bad tea on the tea. We gotta serve the good tea too, the sweet tea. So Ezekiel Mutua and Mulamwa have finally squashed their beef, guys, in the form of an M-Pesa message, which I really respect because all beef should be squashed in
with
this
an
manner.
Message, yes.
Mulamwa shared a screenshot of Ezekiel sending him 20,000 Kenya shillings into his M-Pesa. It was at 8:51 p.m. if I was not wrong. Do go check the screenshots and ensure for yourself. I thought it was a cool gesture. Also because I feel like finally, nyinyi sijui kama mnakumbuka kulikuwa na 100 million stipend ya creatives. Finally tunajua Mulamwa at least consumed 20k of that imaginary fund.
But you know, Susan, you guys underestimate the number of artists that are in Kenya. If you're tuned in to my show that's coming up later, you are here.
Yes.
There are a ton of artists.
In
so
this
sometimes
country.
I really kind of get why you get 1,000 bob.
Right.
Because I've never repeated an artist on Iwake, or even if I have, very
It's
rarely.
rare, yeah.
And
I
the
get
show's been running
that.
for 3 years. Every Saturday at 10 p.m. Guys, really? What are you missing out on?
But why don't, I've still said this and I still want somebody to bring the vernacular artists who apparently earn very much on those royalty payments, the annual ones from MCRSK, shout out. They never show the 1,500, 1,200 messages. They never samido, toa message yako. I've said this before, okay? What happened on the socials? Diana, Bahati's wife, posted TBT pictures of a holiday at the beach with her and her hubby and how they were having such a good time. And she's like, oh my God, like take me back, babe. Can we please go, just you and I? Bahati responded and said, ilibidi ni wachana na hii soft life, sababu campaigns are of priority. Okay,
yes.
Campaigns must be done. And then he ended it by saying Madare must be saved. And I'm not gonna lie, I did tell Laura, if I was registered in Madare, I'm not, I would actually seriously consider giving this guy my vote just for that social comment. Putting your wife on the side and saying, no, baby, soft life no more. Campaign is what I'm focused on.
Madare, you in for a treat.
Yo, but social media responses have been on fire. Let me tell you something that I saw. Kabiwa Jesus took a picture with Corazon, Kwamboka. I don't know what they're promoting or what it's about. But in the picture, he's holding her at her waist like this. And you can see very clearly. And so, of course, Kabi has a wife, he has a family, he has a whole entourage of people.
Kabiwa Judas, they betray you with a hug and a kiss. They're not very picky about these things.
Miliwa Jesus comments on this picture and says, ni nini muna promote na kwa nini kwa kiuno? Nini hapo ndio inapatikana? Skills. Do you know who responded? Not the husband, no. The Corazon. Okay. And she said, itabidi uzoe. Let me tell you guys something. I know here in Nairobi we say everyone is sharing, but the audacity, I beg. I was not ready.
Guys, we are taking a short break, but don't forget, Nairobi rotation clinic. So if yours is not available, change. Rewind selector, take the other one. But we are going on a short break. Don't go anywhere. Just come right back. Come right back to that relationship you don't like. Right here. Ivo, return.
Welcome back from the break. You are watching The Tea right here on KTN Home. I am one of your hosts, Sarah Coleman, and I have the incredibly dressed in all black, ninja, slaying boss chick, Laura Batha, as my co-host.
Guys, she's telling you all that, but she knows there's a story behind this. Because
my hair
ain't no boo. And I'll tell you that on my social media page.
So,
come through.
I need to tell you something. Woo! Did you guys see the most famous scream in Kenya right now? Fully in action. Let me just say one thing before I let Laura take this story away. You cannot be my friend. Tukunywe pamoja. I tell you I want to make a silly decision such as go outside my ex's home and start making noise or go make noise for him. And you willingly enter an Uber with me and take me,
guys,
to participate in such nonsense.
If you know this post,
you're my friend.
If you know this post, block me. Usini record.
Anyway, tell us why Nyambura was making noise.
Very talented, very popular, only a Moke video director and I guess producer, I'm not really sure about what he does, but he's out here.
Yeah.
Had a breakup with storyteller extraordinaire GK Nyambura, aka Nyambuzi. Why do they call her Nyambuzi? Because she's the ghost. Yeah. So they had a breakup that was very, very publicized because Nyambura came on and like went wild.
And welcomed us all into the story.
And it was like, okay, like, chill, baby girl.
Hey.
Chica, well, whatever happened. So it was very publicized. He was allegedly cheating. He was passing on diseases left, right, and center like TikToks.
Basically, just the Nairobi
usual stuff. Like nothing new.
These
things happen. STD here and there.
But what do you think about showing up? Like,
so
you've been
she
out,
claims that they've been linking up after some time.
Right.
And she mentioned a girl that he was with and said that she couldn't be with him if they were together, and she showed messages of him insisting. But the thing that people on Twitter are saying, these timelines don't add up.
Right.
We're in May, you're showing us messages from April. He has to come in April. Why are you showing up in May?
In May.
Your internet is from Mogadishu, what? Like, chill.
Don't be shocked. You're shocked? You're shocked?
So, she claims she showed up at his house at 4 a.m. after leaving the club, as usual, because the best decisions are made in clubs.
Of course.
Obviously.
Again, me and the person I'd be mad at is my friends. When I wake up
So
sober the next day.
her friends and the Uber driver who did not want to be part of any of this, but I think he left. At least he was paying. Yeah, there's a lot of the British slang in that video.
Yeah.
Whatever. No, it's hilarious. So she showed up there at 4 a.m. to pick up her clothes. Because the best time to pick your clothes is at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
This way, you can live with your dignity. And, I mean, it's foolproof.
And even if your dignity is not there, it's in the darkness, so we won't see. It's fine.
So for some reason, Omoke didn't want to give her her clothes. Maybe he cross-dresses at night. We don't know. But he refused to give her her clothes, according to what she said. And the security guy was in on this because I think walikuwa nataka kuuza mtumba. You can't import mtumba anymore. I mean, you can, but it's hard.
Yes, and also we were told that it's clothes for people who have passed on. But
So,
that's between you and your mother.
Like this relationship that had passed on, Nyambura refuses to believe it. And she stood there and put the neighbors through a session of
Woo!
African opera.
Woo!
That is exactly what she was doing. And she was there for a while. They broke pots.
As in, first of all, let me also just say, I stand that she was, I don't know how to say this, but I stand that she wasn't in like a club outfit. I know that's not what everybody was looking at. Nobody was like focused on what she was wearing and everything, but that's a good thing. Because imagine she was in a club outfit, in her heels or whatever, and it would have been so much fun.
But it was so cute. And I mean, it was so cute. That scream was so cute.
Do not listen to Laura's toxicity.
If you're a producer, get on that beat as soon as possible. And yeah. So Omoke is legend on the streets of Twitter. And as his portfolio as a man goes, good for you.
Good. Moving on swiftly. Guys, Beyonce on her website, which is www.beyonce.com, just in case you live under a rock. She posted B7 and she has not told us anything, you guys. Then she goes to all her social media pages and removes her profile picture. Like Beyonce had an avatar. Ako too, just like these other strangers who be insulting you randomly and be trying to sell you Forex on your pages.
Send Bob.
Then, now she has just left us. In fact, she had the audacity to not even come to the basketball game. Before she used to give us hints on the album, like with what she's wearing. Like she'd wear like a lot of like yellow and lemony colored stuff when she was going to remove Lemonade. Now she's just elusive. She is not giving us social media posts. She's not giving us Ivy Park. She's not, what is B7? What is B8? Because she went and edited it and said B7 and B8. And Beyonce is stressing us out as a member of the Beehive because whatever you drop, when you do drop it, I'll have to change my plans. So can you give us the dates so that I align myself?
I had this like epiphany, like maybe like it's baby number 4, but then because it's Ivy, so it's 5, 6, and then 7. Who knows?
Oh my gosh. Now you're just adding to the stress.
Conspiracies are flowing, guys. Me, I'm a conspiracy theorist in my own free time, but here for you on KTN, I give you the tea. And also I'm Susan to tell us something. How was your graduation?
Oh, it was amazing.
People in Chang celebrated.
My mom, because in Chang celebrated for sure. My mom packed Mushaido because I went to university in the UK, but mine is real, guys. It's not like
so guess who has more chance of being your Nairobi governor more than your whatever guy? Was it senator or whatever? Susan Njoroge. And if you guys can stop getting on media people who don't have degrees.
Thank you very much. So graduation yako penye ilikuwa, kama mulikula kwa grounds, ama hata mukukula, kama pesa ilikuwa ya moshaino, kama villagers walikurusha juu kasema, please I beg, nimenunua hii nguo Avenue, mbona mnani-embarrass hivi. Does not matter how your graduation was, be proud. Because you are a graduate. Because what we're finding out is a lot of people ain't. Now, Sakaja's degree is not from UN apparently. It is also apparently not from Uganda. I hear now he went to Ukraine. This is a very stressful situation, Sakaja, because what we're all wondering, what I'm wondering, is in the last 5 years, it takes 4 years to do a degree, FYI. In the last 5 years, when you knew that you wanted to be a governor, and you knew they're going to check if you got a degree, bro, you had 5 years. So ugenda tu malize usome upate ukweli tusonge.
You can actually study online. Guys. COVID happened, like you had all this time to do this.
Look at all your other fellow candidates, there's presidential ones, whatever ones, all kind of different posts, who also never finished maybe when they were in uni, went and finished later, brought the transcripts, have letters from uni. What's the problem, Sakaja? Let me ask you, like the neighbors you went and borrowed a degree from Benange. What's wrong? What's wrong?
Got off-campus Rolexes for this guy.
But did you know what he was? He was a gospel rapper. Have you seen that clip?
Yeah, I've seen it.
His rap is not bad. Sakaja, you still got career options. Don't worry.
Imagine. You could always transition like Bahati and do it the other way around.
You know?
You have
and this time, you please, in the next 5 years, get your degree.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's probably time for us to move to Star Sport.
Yes.
Time for us to talk about all things fashion. And let's start off by, guys, Bonang has the ability to look bad.
Shape-shifting, my guys. It is real. And here's my thing. First of all, can you just get this out of the way? It is okay to age. Laura at 22 is not the Laura at 26. Yes, I am 23. I said 23, not 63. Laura at 22 is not the same at 23.
Maybe sitasema age yangu because I'm now a married woman. It's like a business. But it had to be one influencer who posted another influencer looking bad. And I think that's why people pointed it out. It'd be your own people. Because we all know that you say her name as
Milali.
Milali.
But I've heard this South Africa say it different.
Mihapale. We can't say it like that. Milali posted a bad picture of Bonang on her story. And everybody's talking about how Bonang looks really old. Also, the powder and the foundation is not matching the neck. That's a whole other thing.
But this is the thing, guys. We're so used to filters. I think we forgot how people actually
look. I agree. Because she actually just looks like she's saying something. It just looks like her face is moving.
It's like when you're in like a big setting and you're like in the background and someone takes a picture of you.
No, mid-story or something.
Like those pictures are not what you're going to post on social media. It's just the same way someone can take a picture.
So the question is, why did she pick it to post that of Bonang with all the pictures we have of Bonang in the world?
Because Bonang is queen and Milali got come for that throne. But of course, this opened a can of worms on Twitter and people started calling Milali a homewrecker, bringing out old stuff about her, how her friends kept talking about her and how true this may be.
That she dated a married man.
She still is dating a married man.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So we have 3 celebrities that we picked out and think have aged like fine wine.
And let's start off with the queen, the OG, Janet Jackson, who is looking fire.
Yes, in the Essence shoot.
Oh my gosh, she's doing so well. Also, did you see that she flew to see her best friend on Best Friend Day? And her best friend is Missy Elliott. They look like they had such an awesome time.
You guys, the 90s were a good time to grow up.
They really were.
Like, I was there for 4 years, but anyway. Someone else who does look nice is Toni Braxton. She looks fantastic.
But it's over photoshopped. That's what we were talking about.
No, that was Lil Kim. That's why she's not mentioned.
Okay.
So those were our top 3 picks. If you think someone has aged fantastically, locally, I think maybe Susan Oyo looks good.
Oh my God, yeah, you're right. She looks really great.
Yeah.
She looks really good. My mom is aging fantastically. I'll mention her. But guys, please, like we mentioned at the beginning of the show, ensure that you catch all the past episodes on YouTube. Of course, we're going to post this one as well. Keep talking to us online using the hashtag KTNTheT and follow us at KTN Home everywhere. We will see you guys next Saturday, same time, same place.
Yes, sir.